You know, you two really don't need to come with me. The sanctum is only down the street, and the Book of Ashanti is probably...
Probably the kind of super important magic book that bad guys just can't get enough of stealing. It's been stolen before, right? I bet it's been stolen before.
Well, maybe once.
Then it's too important to send one person after it. Let's quit yakking and go grab the thing.
These constant villains.
This is the sanctum, right? Remember the secret knock, Doc?
Yes, I think I can just about recall.
Maybe.
Yes, quite lovely. It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big, floating, bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Odd that I'm really craving ice cream.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier?
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious!
I think I might move to Wakanda. The weather there seems way better than here.
Frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Where should I go for lunch?
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big, floating, bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Someone just bumped their way to the top of... Don't mind if I do.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to sociable media. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call once in a while.
You believe things in the weirdest of places.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Now, maybe if I cut out Daryl.
I wish.
There we are. Now, let's head inside and get that book, shall we?
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snow...
Just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger around here, our city's heroes have come up with the most harebrained idea to defeat Kang this reporter has ever heard. It involves the help of Cosmo the space dog and the planet Nowhere, an ancient head of a giant space being on the other side of the galaxy. Tony Stark is convinced that there must be something on Nowhere able to bring down Kang's defenses. But to get it into Chronopolis, our heroes will need to find the shattered fragments of the Nexus, then have Dr. Strange stitch them back together. He needs some book full of magic mumbo-jumbo to help him. Why isn't he conjuring up a decent cup of joe, huh? New York is running out of coffee, people.
Nice place, Doc.
Oh, thank you. But it's Wang who has the eye for design.
You are too kind, sir. It's mostly Swedish flatback.
Wang, we need the Book of Vishanti. It may be our only hope against Kang.
Very good, sir.
Could you please fetch it for me?
There's nothing I would enjoy more, sir. But I have no idea where it is. You really should look after your things.
I do look after... Can you just help me find it?
Try in the mystical cabinet of Nisanti, behind the vacuum. If it's not in there, then try and think back to when you hid it.
By the all-seeing... Oh, wait! I do remember something. I set 5 runic locks to conceal it. Let's go, my friends. We've no time to lose if we wish to find the Book of Vishanti. So feel free to destroy any furniture that might get in your way.
Huh, it's cute that he actually gave us permission.
The runes will tell us where the book is located. We must find them first. That did it. Now, let's find the rest.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Whoa! What are these crazy red creature things?
Oh no! Those are mind maggots from the Dark Dimension. I fear something is not right here.
Ah, that's right. I forgot to mention those. Don't know how they got here.
Get me out of here! How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those. Another rune. This shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
Always feel like standing back a little when you do that.
Ah, yes. That'll do. We're making progress now, even as Sorcerer Supreme. It appears...
Oh!
Interesting. I wonder if there is... It appears that She-Hulk's talents are acquired. We must make a path for her to reach this attic. The door to the attic is locked, and we don't have time to look for the key. Let's improvise, shall we?
People leave things in the weirdest of places.
Oh, Doctor, I have the key to the attic right here.
What? Why didn't you mention that before?
It's fine. The portal's actually pretty cool.
We seem to have uncovered another room.
Huh?
Sure beats pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
There. Only a few more to go.
Get me out of here! How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
The mind maggots have been busy. Perhaps a little time manipulation could help us tidy things up.
Messing around with time just so you can clean up your library? Isn't that a little on the frivolous side, Doc?
It's an emergency, Spider-Man. I can justify it.
Not like Kang hasn't messed with time and space already, I guess.
There's our next rune. Our task is almost complete.
Hey, nice light show, Doc.
The final rune is here. Well done, my friends.
Man, all this magic stuff is crazy.
That's it! Quickly, everyone! Ha! I told you I put the book somewhere safe.
Well done, sir.
God! Mortal!
You
You are too late, Strange. Kang shall soon bend the knee to the great Dormammu, and Chronopolis will be absorbed by the Dark Dimension.
But how did you solve my magic locks to reach the book?
Locks? It was in the cabinet of Nisanti behind the vacuum.
Don't!
You really should take better care of your magical items.
Not so fast, Mordo. Let's take this fight to the Mirror Realm.
Pathetic, Strange. Your mirror defense will not hold me for long. Ha! To think that anyone but Dormammu could rule this new world. Ridiculous.
Mordo, you're the one being ridiculous. We should fight against Kang together.
Fighting on the ceiling?
You won't be able to deal with this!
Yikes! Look out, everybody!
I have you now! Nothing can stop the... Come and get me! Get the mindless ones! Serve your master, Dormammu!
Uh-oh. We got big, rock things incoming.
All of existence shall succumb to the Dark Dimension.
My magic is now superior to all.
We shall see about that, Mordo.
Strange. Are you in there, Strange?
You're beginning to get on my nerves. Take this!
We're beginning to get on your nerves? Seriously?
Gotcha!
All of existence shall succumb to the Dark Dimension. The Earth and all its people belong to me. Strange. Are you in there, Strange?
Perhaps you'd like some more friends to play with.
Not unless there's party games. And we all know there isn't gonna be any party games, so no.
Nothing can stop the dread Dormammu. Nothing!
It's over, Mordo. Give me the book.
Never!
Wow, that got a bit, strange.
Funnily enough, not the weirdest thing I've seen this side of Manhattan. But that's another story.
Thank you again, my friend. What would I do without you?
It is my honor to serve. Now, go out there and kick some Kang backside. I will guard the sanctum from any further attacks.
Huh?
It's looking wonderful out there, Ravonna. Chaos, carnage, and all at my hand. Ravonna, my little siege tower, I thought we'd arrange the window cleaners to come on a Thursday. What have I told you? Get out of the... Otherwise, you'll find yourselves looking for a new round!
Yes, it's looking quite devastated already. Though the Avengers have yet to yield.
It's almost as though they've been given a new hope.
That can't be your Kangship. Who in this Chronopolis would be so foolish as to dare plot against you?
Who indeed? No one, of course.